You're listening to the morning show here on fm4 with myself, Hal Rock, and Nina Hochreiner. Good morning.
Good morning.
Winter has definitely arrived, and as we've mentioned a couple of times this morning already, it is really cold out there now. But there are people, like me, who really love this kind of weather. And, of course, there are those who are really into their winter sports, like skiing, for example.
Yeah, and into fluffy, deep snow, blue skies, snow-capped mountains, steep runs, and tempting outcrops. And those are just some of the reasons why numerous people are flocking to Tyrol to enjoy the white winter wonderland.
Yeah, at the moment in Kühtai, the Risk and Fun Snow Camp is taking place. Now, Risk and Fun offers snowboarders profound backcountry training. Chris Cummins, he's a lad. He's a very sort of a adventurous kind of lad. He is in Kühtai at the moment at the Risk and Fun Camp, and he joins us on the phone. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Hal. How are you?
I'm very well. Are you bundled up nice and warm on the piste there now? Are you?
I'm getting ready to go onto not the piste, but off the piste. And I have to say, not only snowboarders go on Risk and Fun, but also crazy free skiers like me.
Right.
And I've now been spending the last half hour packing myself up with all my equipment. I've got a beeper. I might try and make that beep in a minute. I think I've got to put it to search. I've got a shovel. I've got kind of what looks like a bag of tent poles, which is used to find avalanche victims if one of us would get buried.
Right.
But hopefully none of that's going to happen.
Well,
we can have a great day of free riding.
Okay, so what is then, my first question, what is profound backcountry training when it's at home?
Well, that's what I'm finding out. But basically, it's about empowerment for those of us who like to ski or snowboard away from the piste, but are a little bit scared because we don't have the knowledge to know what to do. So what the trainers are doing, there's very nice trainers called Heli and Fritz, and they're teaching us to basically be aware of the dangers, to kind of plot our routes down, and then, of course, all the equipment I've stashed up is, if something did go wrong, that we know how to react. I mean, of course, that is the extreme case. We're not expecting heavy avalanches, but we have been practicing, of course, how to unbury victims, which is quite fun, and also just building up group dynamics and finding out, how much risks we want to take. I mean, it's an adventure, Hal.
Well, it sounds very weird to me because it seems to me that we're always telling people not to go off-piste, to be very careful. It's very dangerous. And here we are training people, and it just seems a bit odd.
Well, I guess everyone is going to go off-piste because if you've been off the piste, you'll know that the delights of skiing or snowboarding through deep powder are incomparable to just carving neat turns down the piste. So I don't think you're going to stop people going off-piste. And why should you if they do it safely? The point is that there are very, very safe ways to enjoy the mountains without risking your own life and without risking, of course, the lives of others. There's always an inherent risk in being in the mountains, but there's an inherent risk in crossing the road, and the point is to calculate the risks so that you can have fun, that you can enjoy the mountains, but you don't make a fool of yourself and injure yourself and injure others.
Right. Have you actually learned anything yet that surprised you, that you didn't expect?
Yes, I've learned that I can do it. I was absolutely terrified. When I talk about neat carving down the piste, that's what I've been doing the past years. I've got racing skis, and I said the day before yesterday, I just can't do this deep snow. But when you're with kind of expert guidance, I'm always a bit afraid myself, and they say, no, you can do this. And then I've been going into slopes which are much steeper than I'm used to, and so it's much deeper than I'm used to, and you can do it. And it's this wonderful feeling of having overcome yourself. And I've learned an awful lot of technical stuff too, but I think I came here describing it as avalanche school, and it's actually a lot just about discovering what you can do yourself.
Mm-hmm. Now, how long is the course then in the end?
Well, I'm here till tomorrow afternoon. We've had 2 days of training so far, our third day today, and tomorrow we're having one last go at the piste, or at the snow of Kühtai up here in Tyrol.
Okay, well, you make sure you take care of yourself, Chris. I don't want to have to come out there and dig you out, all right?
No, don't worry. No, I've got people looking after me, Hal, so I'll be back happy in the office soon.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chris. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was Chris Cummins in the Kühtai at the Risk and Fun Camp, and I believe there's another one going to be coming out quite soon, yeah?
Yes, whoever's interested to go to one of these snow camps, there's another one coming up at the Hochkar in Niederösterreich, taking place from the 13th to the 17th of February.
So there